everyone, this is MJ and you are at my channel called Reading This Life, and in this super short video I'm going to share with you the last book that I purchased. It's actually the last book that I purchased and the first one that I received before my book buying ban. I have joined the hashtag Read What You Own challenge, and that is where we read books that we own until we hit a magic number, and once we hit that magic number then we can go back to buying books. So for me, my number is 25, and right now I am on book number 3. Yeah, that's where we are. The temptation is out there. I keep getting the Kindle emails. I keep getting the little notifications. I get the BookBub notifications. I see people posting books. I'm just going to start a list, like a major wish list. And as soon as this gosh darn goofy thing is over, I'm going to hit that wish list hard. Feel free to hit that wish list as well if you want to treat MJ to a little something. Okay, so this is the last book that I got. And I blame Jolene over at her channel, Bookworm Adventure Girl, because her hauls are amazing. She has a completely separate and unique taste from mine, and I always find something that I'm interested in reading over at her channel. So if you don't know who I'm talking about, please, please, please check out her channel, like, subscribe. It's awesome. So in her last book haul, she illuminated me to the fact that there's a book out about one of my favorites, Peter Beard. Peter Beard is, he is just amazing, amazing, amazing. I fell in love with him after watching Oprah a lot of years ago. He was on there talking about his art. I think he had like an art installation or an art show, and his art, it's got deckled edges. Yeah. He is pretty famous for mixing mixed media with his art. He did a number of photographs in Africa, and he would actually use animal blood in the I don't know what you want to call it. It was like a collage, like photographs. There were natural elements, and then there was blood, and they were all black and white, and then you would have the red from the blood, and it was visually stunning. He also discovered Iman. Iman is one of the greats. She was married to our David Bowie. They had a happy marriage. They were in love. She is a stunning, stunning woman. She is an entrepreneur. She started one of the best makeup lines for women of color. One of the first makeup lines to have multiple shades for women of color. That was a huge thing in the industry back then because it just didn't happen. Iman was the first to revolutionize that, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure she was the first. And her makeup was amazing. I think they still sell it. She transitioned into clothing and handbags and everything, but her makeup was really, really, the campaigns were just incredible. So that's how I was introduced to Peter Beard. And he also, he looked like an ex-boyfriend of mine, which is probably one of the reasons why I was attracted to him. So unfortunately, this book does not have any photos. It's not a photo book, but you can Google Peter Beard and learn a little bit about him. So this is wild. It is a riveting portrait of a man of adventure who knew no boundaries in life, love, and art. He really was a little bit of a playboy adventurer too, I think. And just, I can't wait to read this. I really, really can't wait to read this. So I'm going to read you the blurb and see if you're interested in learning a little bit of Peter Beard. Okay. The definitive biography of photographer Peter Beard, larger-than-life icon who pushed the boundaries of art and scandalized international high society with his high-profile affairs. He was the original 20th century enfant terrible, with the looks of a Greek god who blazed like a comet across the worlds of art, photography, and celebrity. Widely revered as a gifted, irreverent, and impassioned artist, he would frequently pay his bar bills with some of his finest work. The scion of several old wasp fortunes, he was by nature an adventurer, and the more dangerous the escapade, the better. Whether he was hunting big game in Africa, ingesting epic quantities of drugs, or pursuing the most beautiful women in the world. Among his friends were Jackie Onassis, Andy Warhol, and Francis Bacon. When Beard died in 2020, after mysteriously disappearing from his Montauk home, he remained an enigma even to his closest friends. Journalist and author Graham Boynton was a friend for more than 30 years, spending time with Beard at his bush camp in Africa, in London, and in his Long Island home. From Boynton's interviews with Beard's closest friends, former wives and lovers, and fellow artists come the intimate portrait of a man Sir Mick Jagger called a visionary. That's Peter Beard. And if that doesn't entice you to want to read about this man, I don't know what will. It is just, I wish I could have met him. I wish I could have met him. I would have loved to have sit down and had a cocktail with this man and just picked his brain and let him hit on me a little bit. I would have loved that back in the day. But yeah, fantastic. I can't wait to read this. And look, it's got tickled edges. Yeah. Lovely. Wish I had photographs though. It's missing out on that. But this what really was his coloring, his style, his art would primarily, from what I remember, was in black and white, and I just loved it. Okay, so that, I don't know when I'm going to read this, but I really want to read it now. This counts for a book that I already own, and you know me as a mood reader. I'm flipping the switch on Alice Feeney already, I think. I didn't start it yet, but I may have to start something else. I wish the print was a little bit bigger. And this is, it's 300 pages. But it's just, I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I remember when he died. I remember the article that came out when he went missing. And it was one of those things where you think about, you have some type of an obsession with a celebrity or some interest with a celebrity, and then it kind of dies down. You don't hear about them that much, and they fade into obscurity a little bit. And I saw the headline from the New York Times saying that he was missing. And then literally, like, I think a couple days later, they said that, they recovered his body. And it was hard because, I don't think anybody should really want to go out like that unless that was his intention, because he was an adventurer and, that kind of fit the MO for his lifestyle. So yeah, it made me sad when I read that though, because at the time when I saw that Oprah interview, I was deep into my art, and when I see something that resonates with me, I just want to keep eating it like potato chips. Like I just want more and more and more, and that's how I was with Peter Beard, and I just thought that he was a hunk. So if you are interested in a little adventurer playboy action, then pick up Wild by Peter Beard. And let me tell you, I got this at auction on eBay. I bought this from a person in San Diego, and the bidding started at $10. I did not pay $10 for this. This book on Amazon is running at like $38 or something like that. It's just a book, man. But I got into a bidding war with like 2 other people. So I did pay more than $10 for this, but I didn't pay as much as, the Zon wanted for it. But I'm sure libraries have it, whatever, but if you're interested in reading about a fascinating man of our time, and you're not sure who Peter Beard is, it might be really good. I can't wait to dive into it. So that is my preview of a book review. I don't know what the book is going to be like, but I'm pretty sure it's going to blow me away. I love that time. I love Bianca Jagger, Mick Jagger, Andy Warhol. I love all that. So if that touches in this book, I'm going to be fascinated, and it's going to be riveting. All right, everyone, that is it here from me. I hope you are all doing well. I hope you are remaining safe. I hope that you are taking care of yourself so you can take care of others. And I will see you in my next video, whether it be sooner or later. So until next time, everyone, goodbye for now. Take care.